Good afternoon, I'm Debbie, and we're keeping it simple with Testa's Pantry. Today we're going to do a harvest salad. This is a little different, but I'm going to turn the fan off because we cannot hear. All right, that's a little bit better. All right. The reason the fan is on is because I have some salmon cooking in the oven, but that'll be okay. The fan was on long enough. Anyways, I am making this harvest salad, and it's featuring this beautiful blueberry vanilla chevre and some harvest vegetables. So how we started is we put the oven on 400 and put the cubed, this vegetable, this is winter squash. So this is a butternut squash that was peeled, seeded, and cubed. And I put that on a parchment-lined sheet, drizzled it with some olive oil, salt, and pepper, and baked it for about 25 minutes. And so that's what's here. And then we have this plate of about 5 cups of arugula. This is my favorite. Already it's my favorite. And we have a log of blueberry vanilla goat cheese. We are going to be making a dressing with our Hojiblanca, which I love on arugula. I also coated our salmon with the Hojiblanca, along with a little bit of salt, pepper, and a couple sprigs of thyme. So all the seasonings are going to blend and meld very well together. As part of the dressing also, we're going to use our Condimento Bianco. So our Hojiblanca is a single grove grown, first cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil that works beautifully on arugula because it has a nice peppery essence to it. And the Condimento Bianco is very light. It's a lightly aged white that is perfect for light dressings, for balsamic vinaigrettes. And we're going to be mixing it also with a little bit of lemon to give it a little more tang. I'm going to get the oven there. All right, so the salmon is ready. We're going to be taking that out and letting it sit for a moment because we have to flake that and put that on to the salad. So we're going to compose the salad. First, I'm going to make the dressing. We're going to start with a squeeze of lemon. And lemon is really good on arugula. I like to combine it with my vinegars sometimes to give a freshness and a brightness to the dish. So there's a half of a lemon. And then we're going to add in some of our Condimento Bianco. This is delightful. We absolutely love this. It's our children's favorite balsamic. We're not supposed to call it a balsamic. The Italian Ministry of Agriculture says, no, because it's only made with Trebbiano grapes, so you can't call it a balsamic. We're going to add some salt to that, because I always add salt to the acid first. It helps it dissolve. My mom taught me that one. All right, and then we're going to add our Hojiblanca. So we have 1/4 cup of acid. And then we're going to add in 1/2 cup of our extra virgin olive oil, because we always do, for our beautiful vinaigrette, we always do 2 to 1. 2 oil to 1 balsamic vinegar or lemon juice. There, now that is a nice light dressing. That's perfect for what we're going to use. So now we're going to compose this salad. We have our about 5 cups of arugula. Now I'm going to put in the cooked butternut squash, and we'll top it there. And then on top of that, I'm going to flake some salmon. So I don't want to burn myself. We'll bring this here, and this is perfect. You don't want it to be overcooked, and I'm going to make more chunks. I'm not going to flake it like you would a tuna fish. We're going to just put that on there in cubes, so it's nice serving size pieces. And the skin stays right in the pan. Now I know some of you don't like fish. Sorry. You could use shrimp. That's still a seafood. If you don't like seafood, you know what? You could always use a chicken if you wanted to. Chicken works very well as well with a lot of different things. All right, so here we have some toasted walnuts. I toasted some walnuts in a dry pan, and we're going to sprinkle that on top there. Trying not to get any on the floor. So these are pieces of walnuts. And now we're going to crumble this beautiful blueberry Chevre, blueberry vanilla Chevre. And we're going to top everything with this. And this is a treat in itself. I don't know if you've ever tried it before, but the originator is LeClaire out in Wisconsin. I got this locally though. I didn't go to Wisconsin, but it's delicious. And Culture Magazine is where I was able to pick up the recipe. Culture Magazine is dedicated to cheese lovers, and it's all about cheese. So I adapted this recipe from one that I picked up in Culture Magazine, and I am so looking forward to it. But I won't eat it until Pete gets home. All right, and I'll put a little bit more on for good measure. There. And if we want more, we always have it. Now we'll take this dressing, make sure that it hasn't separated. Looks pretty good. And we're going to pour that over the top. There is, it's hearty, but healthy and light. And it's reflective of the harvest and the beautiful sunflowers behind us. Thank you. Have a good one.